If there's one thing young Nigerians know how to do, it's how to survive. But right now, survival is expensive. In an economy where inflation is eating deep into its profits, every single naira counts. The last thing a struggling 23-year-old entrepreneur wants to hear is that the government is coming for a slice of their every small pie. But what if I told you there is a legal cheat code? What if the law actually gives you permission not to pay certain taxes? Welcome back to Tax Guage. I'm your host, Hallel. Today we are talking about keeping your money legally. We are diving deep into the world of tax exemptions. And is the government actually giving the youth a break, or is it a trap? Back with us here in the studio is our residential legal powerhouse, Barrister Chukwuemeka is here. Welcome back to
Thank you.
this session. All right, so before we dive right into the conversation, we're going to go on a short break, and when we're back, we're going to be talking legal tax exemptions. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Tax Gauge. We have with us Barrister Chukwuemeka is there. You're welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so before we ended the initial edition, we were talking about an influencer who was given a bill by the State Internal Revenue Service of Lagos State in the person of Pella, and he was given a bill of I really can't remember the exact amount right now, but it was in the millions, and he was shouting and he was lamenting about that. What can a current influencer in today's age do to avoid being served a bill? What can they do to stay compliant today, now?
I think we have an online association.
Okay.
We have an association. They should hire a tax consultant,
Okay.
because as individuals, it might be expensive for them.
Expensive to do it themselves.
Yes, because even your side hustles, they are part of your income. It is the gross income that the law looks at. So if you're an influencer, I have other ways of getting money. All of them are to be computed.
Oh, okay.
It's not just being an influencer. Some people are doing influencing as side hustle.
Yeah.
They already have other things they are doing.
Okay.
The taxman expects all of them
to put together.
Yes. So, yes. So, basically, I will advise people at the level of Pella to go individual. I mean, hire tax consultants.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
Yes, they need to have chartered tax consultants. They need to have chartered accountants.
All right.
The fact that you're an influencer doesn't mean that you should not appreciate you are doing business. And if your business is up, you should also upgrade what you're doing by
registering.
Getting some professionals
Okay.
to give you professional advice. Okay. But if you are just a beginner, I don't expect you to necessarily go to hire a tax consultant. You can visit the portals of tax authorities and read the contents of their portals.
Okay, what's your expected?
Yeah, you will see regulations, circulars. If you don't understand them, you can. These days, people use ChatGPT, AI to interpret it for them, or you go to the nearest tax office. Then, if you have complaint that is not assessment related, that is to say, what I mean is that the complaint is not about whether I should pay 500,000 or 1 million or 7 million. That means it is not assessment related. it is, and you need protection.
Mm.
You need to go to the office of the tax ombudsman.
Okay.
On 18th May, they launched their portal, and they are all on social media handles. Tax ombud. If you type tax
Tax ombud.
ombud,
Okay.
Facebook, it will appear.
Mm.
You can follow them.
Okay.
You can follow them on Instagram. They also have a toll-free call center.
The tax ombud.
Yes, if you
Interesting.
go to their portal,
Mm.
you see the number. So you can lay complaints online.
Mm.
They have their head office at Yakubu Gowon Way or Crescent at Socorro, but you don't necessarily need to go to the office. You can reach them online.
Mm.
So they are charged to listen to taxpayers' complaints free of charge. And in appropriate cases, they can sue tax authorities on your behalf.
Okay, not you suing the tax authority. The
Yeah,
ombud.
if you don't have capacity to do
Okay.
that, like indigent taxpayers.
Mm.
But not where you have capacity, they won't do that.
They won't
for
do
you.
that for you. Okay.
Okay. So such complaints can be brought to them, and it's not a court situation. They will resolve it through mediation.
Okay.
Call representative of the tax authorities,
Call you.
get your materials, and resolve it. So that is that innovation that we have never seen in this country.
Interesting.
If you look at the Joint Revenue Board of Nigeria Establishment Act 2025, from sections 36 to 49,
Okay.
you will see those provisions dealing with, and the third schedule to this same act. All you need to know, you file your complaint, then you give them time to investigate it, give you feedback, and they have timelines.
Interesting.
I think currently they say between 30 to 90 days, 60 to 90, they will resolve the matter. But if it has to do with assessment, how much should I pay? How much did I pay? How much am I supposed to pay? They will not, they don't have jurisdiction to handle those ones.
Yeah.
You have to go to the tax
That's
appeal tribunal.
Okay.
Yes, and we have them in the CJU political zones.
Okay. That's in
And
every state.
Abuja and Lagos.
Mm.
Yes, that of Abuja is on Adetokunba Ademola Crescent,
Okay, we'll settle.
opposite Atiku Campaign House. There's
Oh, okay.
a street there.
All right.
You get the office there. Then in Lagos, you get it at Adeni Jones, at
Okay.
Ikeja. So you also have it for that of North Central, Jos,
Mm.
Northeast, Bauchi, Northwest, Kaduna, Southwest, Ibadan, Southeast, Enugu, and South Benin. Between 2018 and 2024, I chaired that of the Southeast,
Okay.
of the tax appeal tribunal. So,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
all manner of cases can be brought there. But at that time, there was no office of the tax ombudsman.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's an introduction in the
New tax.
new tax framework.
Okay, so just to create some clarity, the tax ombud is designed to speak to the complaints of the taxpayers,
Taxpayers,
while the tax appeal tribunal, TAT, is designed to
both for taxpayers
Yeah.
and tax
administrators.
administrators.
Okay, to mediate between the both of them.
Yes, but it's a quasi-court situation.
Okay.
In most cases, you need a lawyer. But at the office of the tax ombudsman, we don't need
don't
a
need a
lawyer.
lawyer. All right, all right.
Yeah.
I think that's
We don't need a lawyer.
okay. I think that's clear. All right. So before we go on a short break, I just want you to. I know you've spoken about it a bit when we asked the question earlier, but I just want to ask: exemptions, are they real? And if they are real, what should a young Nigerian know about these exemptions in the new tax law?
Okay. You want the answer now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Exemptions are real.
Okay.
If you read section 162 of the Nigeria Tax Act, there are many of them. For instance, those in the military are not exempted from
Tax,
personal
regardless
income,
of your
personal
rank.
income. They can be exempted from value-added tax because it's indirect tax. When
Okay.
they make purchases,
Exactly.
they already they pay that one.
Yeah.
So
Nobody is exempt.
personal income tax, they are exempted.
Okay.
Those soldiers at the places of battles, they don't need to pay tax.
So
It
regardless of
wasn't
your...
so before.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it wasn't so before. So pension, if you are involved in any contribution that retirement benefits that
Insurance
is approved by the Pension
board.
Reform Commission,
Mm.
PENCOM,
Yeah.
National Pension Commission. If it's approved by them, it is tax-free because Section 10 of the Pension Reform Act of 2014 exempts pension
from tax.
Yes.
So I know pension is one of the allowable deductions.
Yes.
When you're calculating your pay.
You are right. We call them eligible deductions under Section 30.
Okay, so apart from pension, which other exemptions? Apart from
like rent,
rent.
up to 20% of the rental value or 500,000, whichever one is lower. Then life assurance.
Okay.
If you insure your life and you earn income, the law allows that
money to be exempt.
the amount you have insured, it is exempted from
your calculation
tax. And if you also insure your wife, your spouse,
okay,
yes, the law allows. So you can see areas of exemption. So if you want to save a lot of money, insure yourself, insure your wife.
Share your family.
Engage in pension. No, not others.
Okay,
the law didn't name others.
Okay, just for
it's
yourself
you
and
your spouse.
Only, not children.
No, those ones are not tax exempt.
Okay.
They are not tax exempt.
Interesting.
Because tax is law. We are discussing the law here now.
All right, thank you so much, Barrister. So we'll go on a short break now. When we return, we'll be answering the final question of the night. Stay with me. Welcome to Tax Guage. We just went on a short break and we are back to get into the meat of the conversation. We've been talking about exemptions and you might be asking, how does this apply to me? So back to you, Barrister, you've mentioned some exemptions that exist, but for us here on Tax Guage, we try to focus on the young individual. So like the scenario we created earlier, a 24 years old who does a business, who is a student who does a business, and he wants to understand, how does these exemptions relate to me? And how can they access this information in regards to these exemptions? That's a second side of it. But basically, for someone who runs a business as a young individual, a student or a fresh graduate or a young individual, what exemptions are related to them and how can they access it?
There is no exemption for students.
Okay.
Age and what you do they are not the major factors. It is income you earn.
Okay.
Let me remind you that as far back as 1928 up to 32, there was this man called Al Capone
Okay.
in the US. Yes,
Godfather.
he was a criminal. He did a lot of things. They tried to get at him, they couldn't.
They
So
couldn't.
they used taxation. And the Internal Inland Revenue Service came against him for tax evasion. What it means, the position of the law was that they don't care about how you generate the income. It is the income they come after. So leave issue of students. Some students, I've seen some students did birthday for their girlfriends and dash them cars. So all these students, not issue. There are some students that are richer than even people at Wuse Market.
Okay.
So it's not a matter of students.
Okay.
It's what you earn. So the taxman will be looking at your account balance,
Okay.
transactions that took place in your account. That will be the main consideration. So young people should know that the government, the tax authorities will not be checking whether they are students. They will be looking at their account, and their account is inanimate. It is so the eyes will be on the account, not on the studentship. Some students are into crypto and they have millions in their wallets. So where is the issue of student or 21-year-old, 24-year-old? It may make sense to some people, but it doesn't make sense to a taxman.
Yeah.
The issue is, do you earn income? And they need to look at the volume of transactions, the weight of the account, the balance, the amounts that go in and out. So that is what will be looked at, not whether you're a student. Some people even who are 70 years in age are students of postgraduate studies in schools. So if we're talking of students, many people are students, even at the age of 70.
Exactly.
So that's why the taxman, being a student is not any defense.
At all.
I'm a student, I'm young. No. And in any case, we have sectoral businesses. Each sector will determine the type of exemptions you will have. We had discussed about
Military.
tech,
Oh yeah.
labeled startups. We've discussed about agriculture. We've discussed about... So, for instance, you pick up a particular thing, we will not tell you, let you know the type of exemptions you have there. For instance, if you're operating within the economic zones, there are incentives and there are conditions. So many of these exemptions, there are conditions attached. So it's not something you just hear of exemption, you jump into. So, but tax should not make you not to engage in a particular business if you are making profit. But the era of hiding under I'm a student is gone. I am young is gone. It is the business, the wallet, the account balance, the volume of transactions that the taxman will be looking at to determine whether even this account should be audited or not audited, whether it falls into the informal sector, it should keep records, it should not keep records. Why did he not keep records? Did he comply? Why shouldn't he comply? So many, but in all cases, you should have a tax ID. When you have the tax ID, other things.
That's the beginning of the conversation.
That's the beginning of the conversation. So I think we've
done justice to that.
Done justice to a large number of issues.
Yeah, thank you so much, Barrister. And
Thank
do
you.
I appreciate you for coming on Tax Gate.
Thank you for inviting me to ask it.
We're more than pleased to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your crew. I thank everyone, the management.
We appreciate it.
I'm happy to have been invited.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. And there you have it. The law isn't there just to penalize you. If you educate yourself, the law is there to protect you and your hustle. You don't have to operate in fear of the tax man if you understand your rights and your exemptions. To everyone watching, the hustle is hard enough. Don't make it harder by ignoring the law. Get your tax ID, understand your bracket, understand your thresholds, claim your exemptions. Join the conversation online using the hashtag TaxGauge. This has been an exciting edition where we have opened your eyes to the realities that surround you as a young person in Nigeria. I remain your host, Hallel. Do well to follow us on all our social media handles as shown on your screen and visit our website www.taxtv.ng. Bye for now.